So my name is Marco Conte, and I will give you two job titles because originally I was the founder of Congrify, which is a data and payments intelligence company acquired by IXOPAY in October 2025. And now at IXOPAY, I'm the VP for products, for data and AI insights. So this is about me. And I've been working payments for 13 years now, always in operations, strategy, consulting, and data roles. Outside of payments, I do a lot of stuff, do a lot of sports, water sports, and many other things, but I'm a really data and payments guy. Payments is complex, right? No, payments are very complex. Imagine it's 2026. You need to accept payments. You need to leverage intelligence. You need to get ready for what is coming with agentic commerce and AI. And the question is not if it's gonna come, it's like when and how. It's a lot of complexity. And we have one really nice chart that we usually show around, which is the complexity curve. You start as a small merchant, accepting e-commerce transactions, one provider, a few payment methods. Then you expand, you go global, and then you need to add multiple payment service providers. You need to have one payment service provider for North America, one for Europe, buy now, pay later, risk providers. So the complexity increases, and that's the moment where you need to have a multi-PSP strategy. So you decide and you choose if you want to buy or build. If you decide not to build, there are orchestration solutions out there where you might use an all-in-one solution like a payment orchestration gateway, or you might use specific parts like tokenization. So this is what IXOPAY, for example, is doing, tokenization, orchestration. And with my products, with the payments intelligence products, basically we help companies of any size to understand their data. Because even if you decide to build this internally, like your orchestration, logics, and routing, there is a lot of complexity around fees, how to monitor authorization rates, how to monitor your risk. So we build a lot of data science, anomaly detection, recommendation engines that can help merchants to really be on top of their data and move the needle. Like sometimes the big money are in the small percentages that you can change and affect the business. So I would say there are obviously a few. If I would have to choose right now, it's really the preparation for agentic commerce and what is coming. So any company, if you go to any boards, any management team, they are discussing about AI, and this is happening everywhere. Now the question is, some companies are piloting already some projects, are having initiatives. We are really involved with a lot of industry players in the markets on being on the top. If you see as well, like all the protocols that you have out there is already a multitude of approaches. So this positions orchestrators in a really good spot to simplify all this complexity. So that's super important from a company perspective. From my own personal goals this year, like all our attention is on bringing AI more from a data science perspective in how to manage data and payments. So topics such as anomaly detection, forecasting and simulations of different scenarios, bringing agents in, basically using and reading your data and setting things for you. Those are the priorities right now. So it's AI from a lot of different perspectives. So I've been at MPE for a few years now. I guess this is like one of, if not the best European place to meet merchants, talk about payments. It's the right size, right? You really see like people that matter here. So for me, the goal is always coming here, talk with the people from the industry that I know, understand what they're going through right now, right? The priorities, the challenges and struggles that they're having, because you always want to have this touch. And sure, you discuss every day and engage every day with people from the industry, but having hundreds of interactions in 2 or 3 days, I think it's extremely powerful. And I'm really looking at the types of discussions I'm gonna having. Like for example, on day 2 tomorrow, I have a keynote about agentic commerce, discussing this with large players in the market. So I think this is like the contribute from this conference, where you really go into the details, right? It's a bit of less sales pitches, so people really appreciate, and that's the value that I'm looking for in those days. Meaningful connections and meaningful conversations.